The action in WTF1 Super League is lit. Take a look at this.
Gomez goes right. Now that's interesting. Can he out-drag him around the outside? Yes, he can. Gomez doing a cracking job on Peter Burlak.
A couple of weeks ago, I told you that WTF1 has become the title sponsor of an esports league, the WTF1 Super League. And it's pretty safe to say it's next level stuff.
John Costa right side and they bang wheels. Oh, Costa just manages to get himself back in front. That was millimeters.
So the league and game designers actually are part of Formula One. Yep. They're actual personnel. So they know what it's like to work in Formula One, and they've tried to put that into this league to create the most immersive experience possible. So the key to the WTF1 Super League, and the reason why we've actually got involved, is because it takes the whole side of maybe Motorsport Manager, where you're building a team and all the finances and sponsors and stuff, and it's also combined that with the esports sim racing scene and combined it into one. So essentially it is managing your own Formula One team, but the races actually happen rather than being simulated based on what you've done for your sponsors, etc.
A team is made up of people, and a WTF1 Super League one is no exception. Before the season has even started, in January and February, teams bid to hire personnel in 3 key positions: a chief designer, a commercial director, and a chief mechanic. They will also need to staff their department with personnel of various quality. The chief designer oversees the development of the car, the commercial director heads the marketing department, and the chief mechanic is responsible for the car crews. No 2 cars in the WTF1 Super League are the same. There are several areas that can be developed, each with sub-elements: front wing, rear wing, diffuser, chassis, and general aero performance. In order to do so, teams have to invest virtual funds as well as time and development RD points that they gain during official pre-season tests and in free practice sessions.
So not only is the competition fierce on the track, but you also have the groundwork to do in terms of building your Formula One team, the driver contracts, finances, everything that goes into building and running a Formula One team, just like in real life, you have to do in this league as well.
Let's break down the different things you'll have to manage in the WTF1 Super League. Car development. Like in Formula 1, there are 4 engine manufacturers in the WTF1 Super League. Unlike in Formula 1, each of them have their own works team, and each is battling the others to supply other teams. Engine development. Engine development has a similar process to car development. The available areas of fuel efficiency, power, boost, resilience, and reliability. Only manufacturers can develop an engine, which means customer teams have a big decision to make each year. Race preparation. Managers have a crucial role to play ahead of every race. 2 of the key decisions before each round of the WTF1 Super League regard tyres and engines. Which compounds do they bring to the race, and what engine do they allocate to their car for the race weekend? Driver contracts. Drivers are the superstars in Formula 1, and so too in the WTF1 Super League. Just like in real life, a rookie doesn't cost as much as a Lewis or Sebastian in wages, and is exactly the same in our simulated world. Rookies cost £1.5 million, whilst 2017 champion Rudy Van Buren would cost a hell of a lot more. Marketing. Each race means a choice of hospitality activities for the managers. Will they treat their sponsors to 5 stars, all-inclusive hospitality, or just rely on the same old tired canapes? Finances. Teams need to keep an eye on their finances. All the activities they do cost virtual funds, and they need to take into account all elements to make sure they don't run out of money. Many a championship challenges have been ruined by not being able to develop a car past the midpoint of the season. With such a complex management system, it's only fair to race on one of the most respected sim racing platforms out there, R-Factor 2.
The leagues have 24 drivers, which means more people are awarded points, which is nice, isn't it? Take a look at this, and that, and this. Take a look at this.
He's got this time. He's doing to the ball. Oh! Near contact between the two, but finally Fournier makes it stick. And speaking of Costa, he's on the back of tying now, and this is looking very slight at the moment. And chicane.
Oh, that was brave
as well.
That was brave.
Even if you aren't a sim racer, you can be part of this team. So for example, you could be the one that scouts the new drivers. You could be someone that looks after the sponsorship or the development of the car. So it is very much a team game, and that's why you all should get involved. This video would be probably 45 minutes long if I actually was able to go into each nitty-gritty detail of the WTF1 Super League, but instead I'm kind of giving you a bit of action here, a bit of action there, a bit of action everywhere, just to kind of give you a feel. So the esports scene is getting big. You know, league racing is huge. People love to race on a Sunday evening and get involved with their mates. This is also something that you can get involved with your mates. You could create your own team and sign up. Alistair, behind, what would you be good at?
driving.
Nope, absolutely not. Hopefully that's given you an insight into the WTF1 Super League. If you want to find out more, click in the description below. If you sign up and then win the WTF1 Super League, you could be here, being interviewed by me and Alistair. Or not, well, Alistair will be filming you, I'll be interviewing you. If you want to watch another video, click here. If you want to subscribe, click here. If you want to go to our WTF1 shop, click just here. I'm Matt with WTF1, goodbye.